How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about The Legends of Tomorrow, Season 7, Episode 10, titled The Fixed Point. Oh boy, this is a doozy of an. I love this episode so much. Um, anyway, so The Legends, or I should say, so Gideon wants to stop the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Ho 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 ho! Gideon explains that the reason she wants to stop it isn't to actually stop the assassination, but to get the attention of evil Gideon and the evil legends, so they can reclaim the Wave Rider, unplug evil Gideon, etc., etc., etc. And they all agree to it. And so they head to the fixed point, where at a bar, they meet a dude who is in charge of another bar, a time traveler's bar called the Fixed Point. There they learn that the Fixed Point has a queue in trying to stop it. And when your number's up, you go out and you try and stop the assassination. Unfortunately, time itself seems to be fighting back, and killing anyone who tries to break the timeline. And so the legends, do their thing. They meet this group of three who are they're not the nicest bunch of three. Uh, which is to say they are acting like douchebags. Uh, More on why I say acting like later on. Anyway, they make fun of the legends, call them geezers and whatnot. All the insults, right? Uh, Sarah goes out. Sarah's turn. Sarah, being immortal, indestructible, all of that, is the one who's taking all of the legends' tickets and going out. Now, after multiple times, they realize, wait, there's a dude in the top hat. Um, uh, During the multiple times, a few things happen. One, Ava finds out that Gwyn is punishing, considers his divine mission to save Alan also his divine punishment. He needs to be alone, because Gwyn is religious, even though that quote in the Bible that people like to use against that against homosexuality is actually mistranslated. It was it was originally it wasn't originally referring to homosexuality. It was originally referring to pedophilia. So there you have it, a theology lesson. Mistranslations are fun, aren't they? Anyway, Ava's trying to convince him, no, like, you need to live, like, and all of this. Now, Spooner and Astra, no, not Spooner and Astra. Spooner and Zari. I don't know why I said Astra. That's the second time I've called Zari Astra today. While I was watching, I did that as well. Anyway, Spooner and Zari attempt to bond. It gets really awkward at first, but they end up succeeding in bonding, and we find out that Spooner is asexual. Uh, we only find this out because she describes her sexuality to Zari, and Zari just explains it. Yeah, that's just being ace. And that's great, right? Well, but Spooner sees a guy in a top hat, and when Zari tries to go see him, he's gone. And so they realize it's not time itself killing people; it's a guy in a top hat. So they come up with a plan, and oh wait, they can't go through with it because they're out of tickets. So the group of three that I said acting like douchebags and whatnot, they admit they give Sarah their tickets, or they try to give all three, but Sarah's like, oh, I only need one. But they admit the reason why they were lashing out is because they felt threatened, right? And they're also going to group therapy for it. And everyone, like, legends are like, I get it, yeah. Like, it's all good, kind of thing. Like, look, you're working on it. We forgive you. It's fine. Which, yeah, look, if you admit to having a problem and that you're going to therapy for it, ultimately, no harm done, right? Like, you're working on it. I get it. Like, we all have our problems. Nobody's perfect, kind of thing. And so Sarah takes one of the guy's tickets and she goes out. Now, guess who the guy in the top hat is? It is the one, the only, immortal, not speedster? Eobard Thawne! Now, normally I get very, very angry at the fact that Eobard Thawne has been brought back again and again and again and again. But it turns out this Eobard Thawne is the one that was last seen on the Legends. It is the true Eobard Thawne, not the writers, not the I can't come up with a villain, so let me just suck at writing and use my crutch Eobard Thawne from The Flash. This is the actual Eobard Thawne that has been wreaking havoc throughout all of time for a while now. That was erased by the Black Flash. He was apparently pulled back into the timeline by the Time Wraiths, re-educated, and given the post of keeping the fixed point fixed. Now, he asks Sarah, why are you trying to break reality? He describes it as breaking reality. He's like, why are you trying to prevent the assassination and whatnot? And she's like, look, I'm just trying to get home. Sarah's just like, look, man, I'm just trying to get home, right? Now, this Eobard isn't a fucking sociopath. So, he's been re-educated to not be a sociopath, as it were. Personality rewrites anyone? That's a bit OP, but okay, let's go with it. So he's like, look, I can give you 40 minutes. And she takes it, right? They head out. It's like, guys, it's time. She goes back to the rest of the Legends. Guys, it's time. Let's do this. And they go out into a field. Right as the Wave Rider reappears. And we've only got one shot at this. The episode ends with that lovely line. Now, as to why I was grinning like a fucking loon when I started this video, the Legends are almost home. Unless we get screwed over by the writers. But this isn't the Flash writers, so we probably won't be. Right? So anyway, this was an amazing episode. I love it. Hopefully next episode they get the Wave Rider back and we go back to normal. Because honestly, this has been annoying. Wow, my movements the last 10 minutes have actually triggered my smartwatch to think I'm going on a run. Let's go. Anyway, but yeah, hopefully next episode we get the Wave Rider back and we just move on from this arc because it's a horrible arc and it wasn't that bad. It's just annoying to deal with. Oh no, the evil Gideon. Oh no, the evil legend. Let's just move on. The arc is old and tired now. I may be still upset at the robot episode that was completely unnecessary. It was fully filler and I didn't like it. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. That's gonna be for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.